Hey, welcome back to the Goggle and Jack channel. Let's take a look at a case 6375. This one is in carbon steel and has amber jig bone covers. All right, let's take a look. The bone on this one is a little bit darker on one side than it is on the other. And even though I picked this out in the store, they only had about 3 Smoky Mountain knives, and this was the best of the lot. As far as gapping goes, there's not really any gapping to speak of, but it does have some blade rub. But they all did. All 3 had blade rub. But most of them had blade rub on the spay blade and the sheep's foot. This one has some blade rub between the sheep's foot and the clip point, which is better. I mean, if you're going to have blade rub, be better not to have any blade rub, because there's not a sharp edge there. There's this rounded edge. And you can tell I've already been using it, and I've got it kind of dirty. So there's a rub mark, but not a scratch. Here's a medium Stockman. It has blade rub between the sheep's foot and the spay blade. The issue there is that the spay blade has a sharp point. Look at that beautiful patina. So that pointy end there has dug a scratch in there. And I bought this used, and someone had actually opened the spay blade first and pushed the spay blade into the sheep's foot and really gouged it. But I got this at a bargain, but look at that patina. And there's also a rub mark here. Since this is carbon steel, it will patina, and that will become less obvious, but there will always be kind of a mark in the patina there. And that will just become part of the character of this knife. Now I can close it, really carefully, and it doesn't rub. But this is going to be a user, so I'm probably not going to be that careful with it. And I would prefer that it didn't have blade rubs. They don't all have blade rub. You can shop around, and if you've got enough to look through, you can find some that have no blade rub. See, there's plenty of room for that blade to be over. And that's just a quality control issue with case knives. And a natural characteristic of Stockman's that they're more prone to blade rub than, of course, a 2-bladed knife. The exception to that would be like a sow belly, which we'll take a look at that. So here's a case sow belly, and you can tell that they have milled the blades with a little bit of an offset so that they don't rub against each other. And it's the same spay blade, sheep's foot, and clip point as you'll find on a Stockman. But why they don't do this on their Stockmans, I have no idea. And they're not any wider, they're very pocketable. I don't know. Maybe there's some engineering reason that they don't adopt that same blade design in their Stockmans. I have no idea. So Case, if you're watching, I'd like to see a 6375 with these offset blades in it, if that's possible. I don't know if that's possible. I'm not a knife designer, but you're onto something here. So you could eliminate blade rub and a lot of quality control issues if you would just do all your blades like that. I like the 75. I like this size. Not as pocket friendly as a medium Stockman, but as far as getting work done, this is a work knife. This is a great size for a work knife. I really like the sheep's foot. That is a really heavy duty knife blade right there. You can really do some work with that. Even on a medium Stockman, you can get a lot of work done with that sheep's foot. That's a stout little blade right there. and my favorite blade on the Stockman.
Here's how the 6375 lines up with other case Stockmans. This is a 6333, a 63087, a 6318. This is probably my favorite size. I like the 18s. This is a 53032. It has genuine stag handles. And this is the 6375. So definitely a large Stockman.
Okay, well, there's the case 6375. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to the channel and everyone who has watched and commented on the videos. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.